Alright guys, something a little bit different today. So I just got back from Nearfest. So for those who don't know, up in the New England area, this is the biggest ham fest, I guess you could say. Comes twice a year for 2 days, and it's in the beautiful Deerfield Fairgrounds in New Hampshire. And man, if you guys haven't had the opportunity to be in New England, in the fall, it's just beautiful up there, and the leaves are just starting to turn. They're beautiful yellow, orange, and red colors. It's just the beginning though. But anyway, huge area. You can set up your own little booth there and sell your stuff, whatever you want to sell. Mostly ham related equipment, and you name it, it's probably there, from stuff from like the 40s, the 50s, 60s, 70s, up until modern times. Equipment, test equipment, transceivers, radios, microphones, antennas, you name it, it's there. Parts, all the parts you would ever need for basically anything. If you can't find it there, I'd be surprised. But the fairgrounds are just massive, and there's food, there's drinks. You can get kind of like carnival type foods. Sausages, fries, stuff like that. Coffee, soft drinks. It's that type of atmosphere. All open air stuff. So yeah, I just got back from that, and what you see on the table here, I spent a whopping $120. So I got all this stuff here, stuff that caught my eye. For the CB enthusiast, sea beer, I guess. There was quite a few vendors, but it's mostly focused towards the ham radio stuff. But I ended up getting these radios. Each one was $10 a piece. And then this thing kind of caught my attention. This Colt Black Shadow. I've never even seen one of these, and I scored this thing for $30, which I thought was great. And then the Turner mic, which I scored this thing for $30. Yeah, so I thought I did well with that, and it works. Well, according to the guy who sold it to me, says it works. And then I got this noise canceling Diesel 4.3 mic for $5. The Astatic. It's a little, thinking I can get this polished and be a pretty good bench mic. Anyway, I'll get that cleaned up. And so this Superstar DM452, it's an Echo mic. Obviously, you can see what it says. This came with the Colt Black Shadow. So yeah, that came with that. And then this Realistic mic came with that General Electric. So so all in all, the only one I'm kind of wary of is this one here, this LX. It's kind of rusty in the back, but we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I like the look of the General Electric radios. I think that they make a really nice looking radio. And this one here is model number 3-5801A. And it looks like it's in great shape. It could just use a little bit of, cleaning up. But all in all, it's a heavy radio too. It's got some heft to it. So that struck my attention. Got that one. This PC78 LTW, which again was $10. It's a little banged up, but seems to be a good candidate for a restoration, I guess you could say. So there's that one. And then the PC78 Elite. So this one still actually has that protective film on it still. So I'm hoping that faceplate's as good as it's going to be. almost new. And yeah, this one, they're all, it's $10. What do you want for $10? They're all going to be a little bit banged up. But I think these are definitely workable radios, go through them. And again, this Cobra here, this is the only one I don't particularly care for them, but I've already had a couple of them come in for service, and I've needed parts. So I don't have a parts radio, so you can see it's kind of rusty in the back. But I don't know. We'll see what's up with that. If it turns on, I might consider maybe getting a new sticker for the front decal, and we'll see how the display looks. If the display looks nasty or whatever, then it'll be cannibalized for parts. And then this 146 GTL, not in the greatest of shape, but somebody had already painted the bezel black. But I think I can get this this faceplate here. I think I can get it polished without losing the silkscreen lettering. And get this done properly, and yeah, have a pretty good sideband radio. And then yeah, so the the Colt Black Shadow. I've never actually seen one of these, so kind of caught my eye. And this one came with the Superstar mic here, this Echo mic, which I don't know, sounds like a baby rattle. I wonder what's in there. Hopefully it works. It turns on, but who knows? We'll have to give that a test. But yeah, I figured I would restore this one as well. Try to get it back to its former glory, I guess you could say. And yeah, hopefully I'll probably be doing a video on all these things. Opening them up, testing them, seeing if they work. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And then this Turner mic, I think, is between these two, the Colt Black Shadow and this Turner mic, I think I had, I'd say it was probably the best deals there as far as what I saw. And yeah, so that's what I got at the Nearfest. And yeah, pretty good deal if you ask me. $120. And all the people there, they're willing to work with you as long as as long as you're not a butthead, and you offer somebody $1 for something that is probably worth like $20. No one's gonna really care, and they'll work with you. They'll bargain with you for a little while, and just because they're asking a certain amount for something doesn't mean you can't do a little dealing. So that's what I did. Like originally this radio was 60 something bucks, and I'm like, all right, well, I was gonna pass on it. And then I went around, came back, and I told the guy, I'm like, hey, I got I got $30 left. Do you want to sell that for that amount of money? And he said sure. He sold it to me for $30. So yeah, a lot of vendors, they just don't want to bring the stuff back, because it's just a hassle. So, as long as you're not like super lowballing anybody, I think, it's easy to strike a deal with someone who, will work for both. You get a deal, and, they get a deal, and both parties are happy. So, that's what I try to do. But I didn't even bargain with these radios, because the guy was just selling them all $10 a piece. As is. He says they all turn on, but that's about it. He doesn't know anything else, if they transmit, receive, whatever. So all these radios are guaranteed to turn on, but who knows what they may need. The Turner mic was sold as working, and I think that's I'd have to say that it was worth going up there for this stuff. Because I'm like an hour and a half away. So, it's not too bad of a ride. But you know, I would have hated getting up there and, you know, not finding anything. You know, waste of fuel, waste of time. But fortunately, I found you know, a lot of stuff that struck my eye. So yeah, that's it. So if you guys are in the area, you know, I saw while driving up there, there was in the fairgrounds, there was license plates from Pennsylvania. There was license plates from New York, New Jersey, Vermont, you know, New Hampshire, obviously, Massachusetts, Connecticut, you know, from all over the Northeast. So it's a pretty popular thing to do. So yeah, well, hopefully if you guys live in the area, you can make it to the Near Fest. So it's today and tomorrow. Well, Friday, Saturday, and then they have one in the spring. You know, another 2 days in the spring. So all right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.